How's it going, clan? This is Mac Player here, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic morning. Here's my top 10 favorite PlayStation Portable game lists. I've already did my personal list on PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games. I'll leave the link down below. Most of this top 10 list takes about 10 hours of work each, so I'd really appreciate if you could support me. If you're new, please subscribe. Number 10, Loco Roco. Loco Roco is a platform video game developed by Sony Computer Entertainment Japan Studio and published by Sony Computer Entertainment. Was released worldwide in 2006 for the PlayStation Portable handheld game console. Living peacefully on a faraway planet, the Loco Roco and their friends, the Mui Mui, help grow vegetation and look after nature, making the planet a pleasant place to be, playing and singing the days away. When the Moja troop comes to the planet to take it over, the Loco Roco do not know how to fight against these invaders from outer space. Loco Roco is divided into 5 worlds each, consisting of 8 levels. In each level, the goal is to reach the endpoints of the level. Number 9, Secret Agent Clank.
Buonasera. La Polizia Galattica ha annunciato
Secret Agent Clank is a platform game developed by High Impact Games for the PlayStation Portable.
Con grande sorpresa l'eroe galattico Ratchet si trovava sulla scena del crimine.
Non può assolutamente essere lui.
Un robot dai modi gentili deve trasformarsi in un super detective.
As the title suggests, the theme of the game is a spoof of the James Bond series. Though it's technically based on the Secret Agent Clank element of Up Your Arsenal.
Abilità mimetiche.
Può firmare per cortesia?
E una certa quantità di fascino.
Come va, tesoro? Di certo sai bene.
Clank has an array of helpful gadgets and devices on his teshudo, such as bow tie that he can use as a boomerang.
E anche un sacco di nemici.
Quando i miei ninja azioneranno questo laser, tu verrai distrutto. Per sempre.
Unlike previous Ratchet Clank games, Clank's gameplay is more like Ratchet.
Sono ancora abbastanza agile per occuparmi dei traditori come te.
E scagionare così un innocente...
He is full-on action character with weapons and gadgets of his own.
Ratchet?
Piedi. Che c'è?
Wow, una vera valanga di gadget.
The game was in development since before the release of Size Matters. Secret Agent Clank received mixed to positive reviews, ranging from a 6.5 out of 10 from IGN to an 8.5 out of 10 from Game Informer.
In esclusiva per PSP.
Number 8, Ratchet Clank Size Matters. Ratchet Clank Size Matters is a 2007 platformer video game developed by High Impact Games and published by Sony Computer Entertainment for the PlayStation Portable and PlayStation 2. The story is about Ratchet and Clank as they are interrupted from their vacation to search for a kidnapped girl and encounter a forgotten race known as the Technomites.
I'm gonna be late for my massage.
When a young girl is mysteriously abducted.
Help me! What are we waiting for? Let's go get her.
Their devious plan is uncovered.
There will be no one to stop me from doing as I please with this entire galaxy.
As with Ratchet & Clank and Going Commando, space combat is present.
In the race to save the universe, the galaxy's bravest heroes
Also, there are arena battles, but this time the player plays as Clank in a variety of vehicles. Similar to previous games in the series, this game contains a variety of weapons which can be upgraded. Number 7, Assassin's Creed Bloodlines.
People call me the Bull.
Assassin's Creed Bloodlines is an action-adventure video game for PlayStation Portable.
That life was taken.
Part of the Assassin's Creed franchise, taking place in between the events of Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed 2.
Surviving Templars. Word of his deeds spread before.
Bloodlines is an action-adventure stealth game set in an open-world environment.
We did not set it tight enough.
Contains similar, almost the same gameplay to Assassin's Creed in terms of control style. Although there were minor modifications to the control scheme due to the lack of specific keys and buttons.
Before it destroys us all.
Assassin's Creed Bloodlines has received mixed reviews from critics. It received a 5.5 from GameSpot. Number 6, Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed is an action-adventure video game and part of the Force Unleashed project. The game was released in Europe on September 19, 2008. The game introduces a new protagonist, Starkiller, as Darth Vader's secret apprentice, who is tasked with hunting down Jedi while killing rebels and Imperials alike in order to hide his existence from the Emperor.
This area is strictly off limits by order of the Emperor.
Reviews offered fairly positive responses, praising The Force Unleashed for its compelling story, robust physics, impressive art, and soundtrack. Some more negative reviews cited frustrating gameplay. Number 5, Pursuit Force. Pursuit Force is an action game developed by Big Big Studios and published by Sony Computer Entertainment for the PlayStation Portable in 2005. The game places the player in the role of a police agent who is a member of the titled elite law enforcement agency that specializes in direct armor encounter with adversaries. The player has to try to seize cars and motorbikes while engaging to high-speed chases and gun battles against heavily armed gangs. The game received generally favorable reviews according to the review aggregation website Metacritic. Number 4, Pursuit Force 2: Extreme Justice. Pursuit Force Extreme Justice is a vehicle combat shooter video game developed by Big Big Studios for the PlayStation Portable, released in 2007. The player controls the Pursuit Force commander, assigned with the task of taking down the biggest gangs at large in Capital State. The gameplay is action-packed, fast-paced, and arcadey, played from a third-person perspective. The game received average reviews according to the review aggregation website Metacritic. Number 3, Jak and Daxter: The Lost Frontier.
The world is tearing itself apart. We're on a mission to find more eco and stop that from happening.
Jak and Daxter: The Lost Frontier is a platform game developed by High Impact Games and published by Sony Computer Entertainment.
Run, cowards, and I will find you wherever you go.
The player assumes the role of Jak, the hero enhanced by his exposure to light and dark eco.
It's a trap. Like it or not, we're going down.
The Lost Frontier features a hero mode where players are able to replay the game.
Who are those dark creatures?
Weapons, armor, power, secrets, and unspent precursor orbs are retained through each playthrough.
We've got the secret weapon. A warrior.
Someone's been experimenting with dark eco.
The game received a generally positive response, with critics praising the game's graphics, gameplay, and aerial fight. Number 2, Dexter. Dexter is a platform video game developed by Ready at Dawn and published by Sony Computer Entertainment on the PlayStation Portable on March 14, 2006. Dexter takes place during the 2-year time skip occurring during the opening cutscene of Jak 2. Players assume the role of Dexter in his role as a bug exterminator, while he is searching for his friend Jak throughout the game's story. During the course of the game, Dexter can unlock dream sequences. As of September 3, 2019, the game has sold over 4 million copies and received generally positive reviews from critics. Number 1, Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo is a 2009 PlayStation Portable game developed by Polyphony Digital. Gran Turismo features 833 vehicles and 45 tracks. Players begin with a low-powered car but can upgrade it to a better car as they progress through the game.
Jack it up.
4 cars are featured in a race at any one time. The player car and 3 opponents, with the AI having improvements since Gran Turismo 4. As of September 2017, Gran Turismo has sold 4.67 million units, making it one of the best-selling PSP games.